Can I cut my hair at home? Can I do this new style by myself? It's a dry cut. It's a cut I haven't done before. So I'm doing it with you. Let's see how it goes. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hazel and the channel is called Hazel Hopes. If you're new here, I'm so glad you decided to click on this face, and if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, I'm so happy to have you back for a little bit more. Today we are cutting my hair. I'm doing a style that I've not done before. It's a dry cut, so that should be an interesting result because normally I would recommend you wet your hair. And what we need is some good quality cutting scissors. I use some scissors I've got here from Amazon. I have a comb and I have some hairbands. Start with clean, dry hair. Ideally, to have your hair, you can put your fingers through your hair, have your hair relatively straight. So this is as straight as my hair is gonna get. I don't use hair straighteners. I've got a before 360 and I do an after 360 as well. The look I'm going for today is keeping my length. My hair is actually got quite long. So I'm looking to keep my length, cut the split ends and give myself some layers. Now I have done the Bradmondo way of cutting your hair before and that's been absolutely fine. I'll link that down below. But this one is a little bit different. So I would say comb your hair first, make sure there's no tangles. So your hair is relatively straight. And the first thing we need to do is to put a parting down the middle. Okay, I'll work with that one. Right, now, so I'm going to find the apex, just the highest part of my head. You can see it actually from here, but from the side, yeah, I think it's there, isn't it? So what you do is you kind of use your finger and you pull your finger down and then you pull the front part of your hair towards and the rest go behind. So you've got the apex just there where it balances. So that's roughly where you bring your hair forward and then the rest goes behind. Put it back with a hair band so we can focus on these bits here. So we pull roughly the middle bit up. Okay, I'm going to put the comb through that just so we can make sure it's straight. I'm going to cut about an inch off that. Now we have this as the guide, we can mix it with some of the hair from the side. So bring it all the way over here. Can we see the guide? The guide's there. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do the rest of the hair the same way at the front. Hang on, where's the guide? Guide is just there. Oh, that looks like a lot of hair. Oh my God, am I gonna be cutting my hair wrong? Bit nervous now, bit nervous. Oh my good God. I am not sure about this. Oh my God. Okay, let me just do the rest. So apparently you use the same bit here and you bring it down this side now and you go up. You find the guide, which is there, and then you cut across. Oh my God, am I cutting too much hair off? And then you do the rest. I'm worried. Okay, and at this point, when you've cut the length off with the scissors upwards, you just basically do that to your hair. And then the same for the other side. Okay, now I can let out the bit at the back. Just gonna join it up now. Okay, comb that through at the back. Okay, I'm gonna do half and half again. So roughly put half to the left-hand side and half to the right-hand side. And let's say I'm gonna start this side first. I'm gonna put this lot together just to keep it out of the way so I don't get it cut or mixed up. And work on this side. This bit now goes in 2 pieces. So I'm gonna do like that top bit first. My comb, I'm gonna do it up into the air. See if we can see the guide again. Where's the guide? Right, the guide is just there. And what you do is you do it 1 inch lower than the guides, because if you did it at the guide, it's all going to be too blunt. So we do 1 inch longer. So I'm going to do it approximately there. I'm going to do it about here. And then when you've cut that off, do the point cut upwards as well again to help with the blending. Now I'm going to go towards the back bit again, collect it all together, but I'm leaving the front bit out because I've already cut enough off there. So we're going to do it all the way this way. Where's the guide? So where it starts to fall, that's where the guide is. And again, you do it 1 inch away from the guide. So the guide is just finishing there where I let go of it and it will just fall. So just do it here. So we're literally cutting this bit here. Cut across. So any split ends, little point cut upwards as well. Okay, so now we're going to work on this side. Just do the half to start with. So up, brush up and out. Okay, so you can see the guide length there, and you do it 1 inch longer. Okay, and then cut up like that as well. Now leave the front bit again alone, and we're on the very last bit. Okay, so this bit up and out. Can we see the guide? Okay, so just there. You do it 1 inch lower from that, so probably there. Cut across. And then up. Okay, so that's it cut. If you have any scraggly pieces, you can actually just cut that anyway.
Now flip your head upside down and comb it through.
And then from here, I can see if there's any like long bits that maybe are sticking out a little bit. I'm going to just cut that little bit off there and then point cut. And the last step is just basically pull your hair all to one side, and as you put it up, you should be able to see if there's anything that's really out of place. Now that's not too bad. I'm not looking for straight because it's wavy hair, but if anything was too long, like obviously too long by about an inch or two, that is where you'd find it at this part here. So put it all up. Okay, see there, I can get rid of those. I think the whole point is that when you do this, it's still the same length at the sides. So where it is layered, that's great. I'll have to look at the back afterwards, but it does feel light. I think I've definitely cut off more hair than what I realised. This looks like a wolf haircut. Did I just give myself a wolf haircut and didn't realise? I don't know, maybe. See, I don't know if that's a bit heavier. If that's a bit heavier than this side. Yeah, I think I can give myself a little bit of a trim just here to bring that into, I mean, what? A centimetre, I reckon. So let's cut it for the length and then point cut for the blending. A bit better. Okay, I'm going to quickly curl my hair and I'm going to see how that looks with this new style. I very quickly put a curl through my hair just because I wanted to see if I want to go with the dry my hair without putting any effort into it. It would have been the previous style, which was the wolfy look. And then if I wanted to have a little bit more of the definition in regards to a bit of a curl, then this is the look that I potentially can have as well. I'm going to quickly put a little bit of hair oil through the ends of my hair. The reason I don't use thinning scissors is because when you have a wavy curly hair, it sticks out at very weird angles and it looks like it needs to be cut, which is why I did that hair cutting video when you have curly hair. But now I've got the hair cut into layers and then do the curls, it doesn't look too bad actually. So let me show you the 360. Looks good, looks healthy. There's a nice bit of a length to it still, definition, feels a bit fuller actually. And you know, doing it at home, I think it's a great way to be artistic and creative. But thank you guys for being here. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below and I will see you in my future videos. Take care guys, bye.